Welcome to a rainy day in the forge. As I get things fired up here, you'll notice as time goes on, this is going to be a short video and it isn't a complete forging of anything, but you'll watch the forge color itself get brighter and brighter. That's because I jumped right in and started forging up the taper on the end of Mike's knife. And today I'm joined by Bruce, one of my 7 dogs. This is going to be a pretty dull video. I'm basically fixing the fact that I created way too long of a taper for a pretty leaf as the loop interest point on this knife, and needed to get back some of the thickness in this taper rather than having it be a long taper. In this video, I trim out most of the heats because, as you see here, they take a lot more time than the actual work itself. You'll see that during that time I'm planning, I'm thinking about things I can do to fill that time, like grab my headphones, except that I remembered that I was recording, so I can't actually listen to anything while I'm also recording. Here I'm struggling to figure out how to hold the blade so that I can work on it without tongs. I end up switching to tongs after a while, but what you're seeing is that every time I would strike the leaf end, it would vibrate in my hand uncomfortably. As I push the tip back in, I really had drawn it out to a sharp tip, and so it bends out of shape. It's also weak, so I can't do a lot of upsetting back into the meat of the leaf. It's all really at the tip. So I fiddle a lot here on trying to keep things straight while pushing things back in. Take a little time here to enjoy Bruce's company. He's not much for looks. If you haven't noticed earlier, you'll see some more of him here in a minute. But he happens to be one of the friendliest of our dogs and real attentive. So yeah, this bit of fun went on for, I don't know, another 45 minutes to get it to where I needed it before I was able to then work on various straightening, do some more beveling, and finally create the leaf. None of which you get to watch, unfortunately. But I did want to post a video once again, just to see what the vantage point looks like, what the voiceover would sound like, and just to get a general feel for using the camera. Plus, you get to see Bruce a couple of times here. So everybody thinks the most common thing a blacksmith does is forge the metal. The fact is, the most common thing a blacksmith does is wait for the metal to get hot. The second most common thing then is forging the metal. And then the third most common thing is cleaning off the anvil of all that forge scale. As I go to grab the tongs, that is so that I can grab the material and cool off the blade in the slack tank I have behind me. I wish I had a wide enough view where I could get it close enough in on the anvil and show you the full of my shop, but it's not the case. But I will give a shout out to my sons who helped me make that bench where I could then organize my tools and hang things off of them. And right about here you see I had an epiphany, and that is I can use the edge of the anvil to hold the piece still. I should have realized this sooner, since that is the part of making the leaf, is creating the shoulders. And I discovered I can use those shoulders to hold the piece still and actually give it more power into the forging in. So yeah, that's what I did for the rest of the forging. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.